The Squeaky Bed. There was once an old woman who lived on a farm. She was very content with her life, except for one thing. She didn't like her squeaky bed. All through the nights, it made so many different squeaks and noises that she was finding it hard to sleep. It happened that one night the squeaks grew so loud it was more than she could bear. The next day, she went to visit the wise man in the village and told him her problem. The wise man sent her back to her farm and told her to bring the cow in to live in the house with her. Very strange advice, thought the old woman. But he is the wise man, so I will do as he says. On reaching home, she called the cow inside, and that evening, as well as the bed squeaking, the cow was also mooing all night. Back went the old woman to the wise man, and this time he advised her to go back to her farm and bring in the sheep. The story goes on and on until her house is filled with all her farm animals: cow, sheep, donkey, pig, rooster, all making their respective noises through the night. Finally, the old woman couldn't stand it any longer. She had a terrible headache and she hadn't slept for weeks. She returned to the wise man and told him that she was going to tell all the villagers that he really couldn't be a wise man, as he had given such unhelpful, silly advice. The wise man begged the old woman to accept one last piece of advice from him. Go home, old woman. Take all the animals out of your house and let them go back to where they belong. The old woman went home and put the cow, sheep, donkey, pig, rooster out of her house. That night and all the following nights, she slept deeply and soundly.